Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on last year's national champions, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Rockets will kick it away to start. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So Miami, Ohio's offense will take the field first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback at the position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Redhawks will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Rockets offense will get the ball for the first time. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams looking for a man. Throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Rockets look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Lang. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rockets!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Redhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots.
Oh, he's got some space. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Dropping back, it's Herbstreit. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
So this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And the Rockets get it past the sticks.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in 4th and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
Catch in the middle, it's Lane. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Got his man. Breaks into the open. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Williams will pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Redhawks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Williams looking for a man. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. He wants to change this route. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll try to run for it. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that throw.
Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. And the Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some...
Throws toward the end zone. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Holland. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Going up top again. Moves around to clear up the vision. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Red Hawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Herbstreit. Makes the grab on the left. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Red Hawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Punt is in the air. Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's a heat. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab on the right. Touchdown, Rockets. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the heat. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got out of trouble and throws. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Red Hawks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll just down it right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Williams will pass. Dumps it off in the flats. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the 1st down.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Rockets have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Wants to keep it in the air. Dances away to buy time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
On a little time, lets it go. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Wants to throw. It's Herbstreit. Balls it in. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Red Hawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Red Hawks send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him in the flat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Rockets want to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rockets line up to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Back to pass. It's Herbstreit. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. From the gun, the ground game. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Red Hawks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Got his man on the right. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo.
And the Red Hawks will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lang. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Williams looking for a man. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Fires to the tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Got it in the middle, it's Lang. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. They'll run play action. Moving out of the pocket. The throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The Rockets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Herbstreit. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Red Hawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. They'll ride the hot hand.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So we open the final period with a third down play. The give to the back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the fourth quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here.
There he goes. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, give on the inside. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And off to Jones. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happen today. It's
turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like, when you look that good coming off the bus, those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.